Good afternoon, everyone. This is Matt over at MilestoneCapitalGrowthPortfolio.com. Today is Thursday, July 17th, and yep, we've had one heck of a day in the market, and right now it's about 7 o'clock at night, and the market is down 90 points. So it's looking ugly, definitely looking ugly. What I think is very important, we need to try and figure out where we're going, what we're going to do, and how to trade this market. There's a lot of stuff going on. Israel's invading Gaza. You have the plane taken down today, which was absolutely horrible. So, let's take a look and see where we could go, what we could do, and how to maximize this and protect at the same time. So on the Dow today, we lost the 161 by the time we closed here, which is pretty bad. We're sitting right at the 50-day moving average, middle Bollinger Band right now, and if we break that, then we're going to head south. So by all accounts right now, it looks like we are going to take this dip. Relative strength index on the daily is at 56. So that's part of the planning, that process that we need to do here. So there's a couple of scenarios that could take place. We are going to break this middle Bollinger Band. That's obvious. That's going to take place tomorrow. So tomorrow could be a pretty ugly day here. But we need to take note of a couple things from history. History repeats itself, and that's why we use these technical strategies to try and plan. So with the last couple of breaks of the middle Bollinger Band, we came down and cranked underneath the 50-day moving average and hit the lower Bollinger Band and then bounced up. Okay, so that's our first area of potential bouncing, is right here, which should be fine. Okay, so you're talking right about 16,788 in that area. So if that holds, then we're going to bounce and get calls and everything's fixed and the world is wonderful and things are just going on. If not, if we get more coming into this, we're going to have to follow the second pattern that I have in place here, which is coming all the way down to the 200-day moving average. And to me personally, right now, I really feel that this will be the actual target if this move gets aggressive here, because we've done these two already. We're coming over here, so for there's more events that have taken place. You got money coming out of IBB. And you also have, you have the sector of tech stocks getting hit now too. So let's keep an eye on these two areas. We're looking for the 50 right here, or we're going to come down to the 200-day moving average and be there for 2 days and move up. But part of this is watching your relative strength index here. So your relative strength index, when this one really started tanking, was right here at was right about 88. Oh, let me get back over here. Sorry. Was at 41, and it still went down pretty heavy down here. So with the relative strength being up here at 56, pretty much in the same area where it is right now, that's when we started dropping, and we made it all the way down here. So if the selling volume comes into this, then look for this to be the target zone for that. Some of the things that you need to keep an eye on at the same time here is how much volume is coming into the selling. Okay, so that's another key factor. You want to make sure that there's heavy pressure coming into this. And it was a good candle today, but you've had a couple of big candles. Remember I said I had some concerns about the size of the candles, the volume bars, and the candles not moving. So that my concern was right, and it did. We had that sell off. There were just events that happened in the meantime. So you want to keep an eye on that. And when your relative strength index gets oversold, that's what you're looking for, and momentum to flatten out and turn like it did here. Okay, you get a nice turn to the upside. So that's how you're going to maximize this. Now SPY, you missed the first drop. The second drop is coming. SPY just ripped right through the middle Bollinger Bands coming down here. Same scenario. You have these two, or the 200-day moving averages in this area. So look for SPY right around 184 in that area on this drop. Relative strength index is also at 51, and this was a big sell candle that came into this today. But there were a lot of buyers in there at the same time. It could have gotten a lot worse. But after hours, we're probably down here right now. Probably lower Bollinger Band 194.60, somewhere in that area. So if we're going to have a big rollover, we want to keep an eye on the IWM. All right, if this gets down to I would say right in this area, 108.42. If we don't hold that as support, okay, if we don't hold this as support for this one, then it's going to roll over big time, okay? And then you're going to look for your transports to start dropping also. That'll be the first sector to really get punished. So this is what we need to keep an eye on. IYT. This sector will get hurt if we lose that 108 area on the IWM. So you want to make sure we keep an eye on this. We're going to hit the middle Bollinger Band, probably come down here. We're going to do this here also, but when this breaks the 145, then we're really going to have a big sell-off party here. One thing that I do have on this chart that I picked up that I have some concerns about is a lower gap down at like 118 in that area. So if the market does roll over, which I'm having trouble thinking it's going to, but we get some lower gaps down here that would be a target. I think it's like 116. Sorry, so 116. So if the market does use this as a big sell-off, then that's where we're going. But again, your relative strength index is at 58. I'm not going to get too excited about that. I'm going to work with the Dow here on this one and say we're just going to come down to the 200-day moving average, and then we're going to, everything will be wonderful again, and work off of that. But watch this area first. This will be your first area of support, and if it does hold support, then we're good to go. If it doesn't hold support at 16,788, then forget it. This thing is going to have a massive week. It's going to be just like this right here. Okay, we're just going to keep coming down, 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 down. So keep an eye on this stuff. This video is for everybody. I'm not doing any stocks this evening. We'll do some over the weekend for you. And everyone, have yourself a great night. We'll see you in chat to try and maximize all this stuff. Have yourself a great night.